আশায় রইলাম, আশাতে নিরাশা হইলাম, আসবে বলে আশায় রইলাম, আশাতে নিরাশা হইলাম, বাটাতে পয়সা যাই।
Alright guys, I'm back at the village. Just come back from the fish market, Moulvibazar. Now I'm getting ready to cook the prawn. So this one is called Prawn Bhuna. So basically here are the ingredients. I'm going to be using vegetable oil. We've got some organic tomatoes. Those are about two tomatoes diced up. Then we got onions. Those are 4 small red onions. And we got about a handful of garlic. Got quite a lot of garlic here. So when we're cooking any seafood, we use a lot of garlic and we don't use any ginger. The more garlic you add, the more flavorful it will be. And here are the prawns. These are Tiger King prawns. These are fresh, organic, not frozen. As you can see, I've removed the head, kept the tail. It looks really nice when it's cooked. Split it all the way in, from the head to the stomach, so it's like this. You'll see why in a minute, why I had it sliced up like this. Then we've got some fresh organic coriander. These are fresh organic. And moving on to our spices, we're only going to be using 4 spices. That's the turmeric. We've got a teaspoon of turmeric. We've got 1.5 teaspoon of coriander and 1.5 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. I'm going to use Kashmiri red chili powder because it's not as hot and it gives it that nice red color. And here we got curry powder, 1 teaspoon. This is the hot version because I didn't have the normal one. I used the mild one. I didn't have that, so I had to use the hot version of it. So that's just 1 teaspoon. Normally 1.5 because it's hot. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of that. That's all your spices, guys. There you go. So let's get cracking. Okay guys, got my medium sized pan. Got the heat on medium, low. Alright, we're going to add the vegetable oil. That's about 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Once the oil has heated up, we're going to add the garlic. Bismillah. Let's give it a mix. We can cook the garlic for about a few minutes. Make sure the rawness of the garlic goes. And once the garlic's gone a bit brown color, like golden brown, then that's when we're going to add the onions. Forgot to add the bay leaves. So I've got 2 bay leaves. These are called tezpata. Drop that in. Let's give it a mix. Okay guys, as you can see, the garlic has browned. Not browned, but it has gone golden yellow. This is where you want to move on to the next step. You can add the onions. Add it all in. Give it a nice mix. Okay, now we're going to add 1.5 teaspoon of salt. This draws the moisture out of the onions. The onions get cooked quicker. Let's give it a mix. You can smell the garlic, the onions, and the tezpata, the bay leaf. Right, now we're just going to cook the onions out until it's translucent and soft on a medium heat. Got medium heat, as you can see. Just keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn or stick to the bottom of the pan. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes since I've added the onions. As you can see, the onions have softened and become slightly translucent. So what I'm going to do now is add some water to speed up the process. This will prevent onions from burning, and onions will cook a lot faster. This is a little trick that you can use at home. And add a kettle of water, hot water, about half a cup. I think that's a quarter cup, not half a cup, a quarter cup. The onions take quite a while, around 10 to 12 minutes to soften, and that's where you can move on to the next step, which is adding the spices. And place the lid back on top and minutes. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes since I added the water. Let's give it a little mix. I'm just going to give it a little stir so it doesn't stick at the bottom. So always keep an eye on it, you don't want to burn the onions. If it gets too dry, you can add more water, hot water that is. It's going to need a few more minutes on the onions. I reckon another 2-3 minutes. It's been a few minutes. See how the onions are. Let's give it a quick stir. Now we're going to add these spices. We've got Kashmiri red chili, coriander, curry and turmeric. All going to go in. Now this process is very important. We're going to cook out the spices for about 5 to 6 minutes. So this part we've got to be really patient. So we're going to come back to it in about a few minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 2 minutes since I added the spices. So give it a quick mix. Give it a quick stir. It's getting a little bit dry, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. Then I'm going to add some tomatoes. This is 2 tomatoes chopped into little pieces. Give it some mix. And we're going to turn up the heat to medium high. Okay guys, it's been about a few minutes. We'll check upon the onions. Give it a quick mix. Turn down the heat to low. As you can see, the oil has risen to the top. Just can zoom in. When that happens, then you're ready to add the prawns. So you can see how on the edges the oil has risen to the top. Okay, now I'm going to add the Tiger King prawns. Bismillah. Let's give this a little mix. We're not going to add any water yet because prawns will release some water. Okay, put it on medium-high heat and let the prawns cook. With the Tiger King prawns, the cooking time varies. Like if you've got small prawns, somewhere around 6 minutes, but with the Tiger King prawns, you want to cook them for 8 to 10 minutes. Just be careful not to overcook them, then they'll get hard and chewy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, actually we won't add water yet. We'll come back in about 2 minutes and check on them. Oh, and also forgot to add the we're going to add the green chilies, about 4 green chilies. We'll come back in a few minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 2 minutes since I've added the prawns. I'm just going to remove the lid. Okay guys, as you can see, the prawns have released some water and they have changed in colour. So what we're going to do is add a little bit more water. Give it a little stir. Okay guys, it's been about 8 minutes since I've added the prawns. Now we're on to the last step. We'll give it a mix. As you can see that they curled up a little bit. It gives it that nice shape. So maybe you can see that. Okay, so we're going to add the coriander. The organic coriander. Okay, there you go guys. The prawn curry is ready to eat. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for tuning in guys. Until next time. See you on the next one.